Hi, good morning, Vanessa and Craig. Yeah, so this building here behind me was heavily occupied by fire, flames, and smoke earlier this morning. Luckily, after 2 hours or so, it was put under control. That happened around 4:30 this morning. But I want to give you a live look behind me right now because the investigation continues. You can see right now that there are still fire crews and the DOB that are members inside of this home right now, trying to figure out exactly what caused this fire and if this home remains structurally sound. But we can tell you this morning that the fire broke out inside of this vacant two-story building that was under construction, under renovation on Walnut Street around 2:30 this morning. The deputy chief tells us actually crews received a call for smoke about 3 blocks away. It took some time before firefighters could then find the house because the crews were basically just looking for smoke and then trying to trace it back to where it was coming from. When they eventually got here, they found it to be a second alarm fire. More than 100 firefighters and EMS personnel responded. One firefighter was injured during the fight, but is expected to be okay. Those were minor injuries. Let's hear more from the fire chief and neighbors.
We had an advanced fire on several floors. Most difficult, we had a heavy fire condition on the top floor in the area between the roof and the top floor ceiling. It takes a lot of ladder companies to open up that area and get access it and get water in there.
It was so close to home that I'm like, am I supposed to pack stuff now? Am I supposed to like pack a bag? I don't know really what to do, but I went downstairs. I saw a few other neighbors were outside and everybody was just kind of like watching. I learned today that it was being renovated.
So back out here live on Walnut Street in Forest Hills, Queens, we can tell you that we spoke to a few neighbors who say they're just so glad that this building was under renovation and that it was vacant. Again, you can see that there are members of the FDNY. The deputy fire chief remains here, as well as members of the DOB. They're inside of this home still. Even though most of the fire crews have left, they are in here investigating the cause right now. They want to figure out what led to this fire, but also whether this home is structurally sound and whether it can stay up. The DOB is also here, the deputy fire chief tells us, to figure out if there are going to be any violations that are needed to be placed against the homeowner. So all of that is still being figured out. Very much a developing story. As we get more details about the cause, we'll bring it to you. That is the latest from Forest Hills, Queens. Kieran Dillon, Pix 11 News.